to a few days after Hurricane Milton came through. We had a massive tree come down. Thankfully, it did not go toward the garage. It stayed where it should stay and fell forward into the road. That took a lot of clearing. So today is, what is today? October 12th. We were at the dealership yesterday, Lamborghini dealership, and found out that they have been invoiced for our Revuelto. So walking back through this whole process, our Revuelto has now gone through a hurricane with Helene, a brief port strike. Thankfully it was brief. I don't know if anybody had a port strike, a port worker strike on their bingo card for 2024. We did not, and certainly not one that starts at the exact same time that our Revuelto is supposed to be coming into port. East Coast port strike looms for the first time since 1977. So just our luck, for the first time since 1977, at the exact same time that our car is coming into port, there might be a port strike. Here we are over here, September 29th. That is when our car is due to hit the port in Jacksonville. It actually arrived in the port on September 30th, and then the port strike started on October 1st, and it ended, I think, end of day, October 2nd, or maybe the morning of the 3rd. And then here we are on October 12th, and Hurricane Milton came through a couple days ago. So this car has now crossed the Atlantic, been through 2 storms, welcome to Florida, little Revuelto, and a port strike. So we are thinking that sometime in the next 4, maybe 5 days, the Revuelto should hit the dealership, and then it'll need to go through some PDI, which takes some time with the Revueltos. We want to make sure everything is good to go. And then we should be taking delivery of it. All right, so we literally just got the text message that the Revuelto has arrived at the dealership. I haven't even showered this morning. I just kicked some random piece of metal. I got here to pull into the dealership, and there's a truck blocking the whole entrance, so I'm parked somewhere else. But the Revuelto has landed at the dealership. Filming this on my phone because I didn't even go grab the GoPro. Here we go. First time seeing it in the US, and I could probably almost cry right now. There it is. She is in the US. Made it to the dealer. Now we just gotta undress her and see her. That blue is crazy. We never saw that. Freaking sweet. Or this rose pink
Can you
color.
see the pink or the rose gold?
Yeah, so it looked bronze outside. It was super.
And of course, I needed to do a quick cold start before we left. The next step was to do a private unveiling for my closest friends and family. And with my first Lamborghini parked in the exact same place where I decided to buy it, it was time to reveal the car.
2 years ago, 2 girls came in here wearing board shorts. Pop up, and they said they want a Lamborghini. They want a new one. And I gave it. Because that was right after COVID, and you couldn't get a new Lamborghini if you were paying me direct. So a couple months go by, and I think it is probably October. We're at the Festival of Speed.
Pretty close to it, yeah.
And this car popped up, and they really liked it. And it's pretty sexy. You've all seen it. It's internet famous. It's pretty cool. What's underneath here is a chick that drives it. And it is absolutely that. This car will be a historic car.
Michael left out.
Nope.
Yep.
Nope.
Was that the reason he came to see us whenever we came in to look at a Lamborghini is because we went in this room right behind us, which is the ad personam room. And we were playing with everything on the wall, and everyone knows Melinda likes to touch everything. She's like a child in the grocery store. And she was going to put something that was magnetized back on the wall, and it didn't magnetize, so it dropped. And we were like, oh. And then immediately, somebody comes around the corner, and all we had to do was break something to get someone's attention. Yes. Mike is probably taking it down as we speak.
There you go.
2 years later, demonstration purposes, Melinda broke this at some point. Little did we know that 2 years later, we would have, this is where I might cry, a group of friends that we never anticipated. They're like family at the dealership. So thank you to all of you. And this cheers is to good friends, fast cars, and patience.
Yes.
Cheers.
Cheers.
And patience.
The next morning, it was time to share this Revuelto with the Central Florida car community.
All right, we have arrived at Supercar Social, and last night was our private unveiling. This morning is our public unveiling. Cars are heading in, getting ready. We have about 30-45 minutes before we unveil inside. Car family is showing out. And without further ado, let's see the first Verde Agave Lucido Revuelto in the U.S. Yep. She has made her official public debut, and her journey to the U.S. is almost complete. She needs to get a little PPF before she hits the roads. But welcome to Florida, little Revuelto.
The most jaw-dropping part of this whole unveiling weekend was whenever we got to see this thing in the sunshine for the first time.
This is insane. Dude, it's pink, purple, it's got freaking blue, green. Wait for it, it's about to be like Verde Gia, however you say it. Wait for it, there it is. It's...
It is safe to say that I am in love with this car and cannot wait to get it out on the roads very soon.